Well, I wasn't going to post this video, but I decided I will post it. The reason why I wasn't going to post it is I blanked. I was out fishing for the cod, but I've watched the video back, and probably most of my sessions I do actually blank, but a lot of people won't post those videos, so I thought it was only fair to show you I'm a real person like the rest of you out there. And yeah, I do catch some nice fish, which you've seen, but I also blank, and I blank a lot more than I catch. But this video has a really good bait tutorial with black lug and peeler, so I thought I'd just put the video up. I may as well. It might help some of you out there with the baiting up section. That bait wasn't a pre-prep bait. I did that down the beach. So basically there's a few clips in there, but ultimately we do blank. Anyway, this is about to disappear. What I'm going to do is a black lug and peeler crab wrap. It's not something I normally use, to be honest. I had a few peelers in the freezer and I thought I'll give them a go. I don't know if you've seen that video of where I gutted the cod, but when I gutted it, it was absolutely full of crabs. So cod like crabs and they also like black lug, so hopefully this could get us one out. What I've got here is a softie. I just missed this one, but as you can see, it's still soft. It's obviously been in the freezer. What I generally do, snip them up the middle like this. I open it out then, so you got a bait like that. You can see all inside there, the juice comes out nice. I've also got another one here. I don't know if you can see that very well there. All that juice in there coming out. They're not the best peelers, but a peeler's a peeler. Then I've got these black lug that we pumped the other day. As you can see, they're really good black lug. So what my plan is with these is fold them in half. I got 3 worms here. They're all monster worms. They're massive. Folding the worms in half like this. Saying that, I might get away with folding them again a little bit. What I'm going to do is bind these worms a little bit with elastic. Only gently. I'm not wrapping this tight. I just want to get it into shape. As you can see, just like this. Just a rough shape. Just give me an idea of how I'm going to do the bait then. What I'm going to do is fold this just a little bit there, just to chunk it up, and I'll add the peelers to this section then. So I'll fold that to there. You could use a bait mate for this if you wanted to. You could use a baiting needle. There is all sorts of tools out there to do this. Well, as you can see there, that black lug's wrapped up together. There's 3 big worms there. And you can see it's all sticky, the stuff coming out of them. What I'm going to do with these crabs is lay them along it, something like this, and just elasticate that in right here and the other crab, so it's a nice big juicy bait. Give it a few wraps of elastic just to get the crab on there, and the same with this one. Now this is where you're going to wrap it and get the bait into a decent shape if you can. It's a pretty uniform bait. Presentation's not too bad. And it's just dripping with juice. This is what I like about these baits. As you can see there, look, but you can see my hands. The amount of juice coming out of there. That's releasing a lot of scent. Now to the way that I bait it up. It makes no difference which end you go in. You can go in wherever you decide. What I'm going to do is come in where it's straighter here. That's a 4-0 Kaiki hook, like you see me make on the videos, that pulley rig. I go in about there, go in fairly deep and curl the hook back. As you can see now, it's sitting up. So I press down on the eye and there you go, it's like that. Bring the line this side. Get your elastic back in again. Hold the end of the elastic under your thumb like that. on top of the eye of the hook and then start wrapping. What I do with the elastic, the majority of it is around the eye of the hook. So get the hook straight, hold the knot there or hold the line, and then come up and down here over the top of the knot. And that little tag end of line that I showed you to leave on the other pulley rigs helps to hold it in place. As you can see, most elastic will go on there. I will do a bit up the hook and then a bit past the hook as well, like this. As you come down the bait now, get your line and keep it straight. One, it helps the bait sit better, and two, when you come to cut this off, you know where your line is. And come up to the top as far as you can without dropping the bait. That's it. You can tie this elastic off now. Usually I'll just pull it and snap it, but if you go round like this, put your two fingers there, go around the back of your fingers, come back up, you can slide the spool through your fingers like this, and then you pull down, it ties the elastic off, and then snap it there, and that's been tied off now. You can do it that way if you want to. I generally don't. I just pull it and snap it off, and that's more than enough. It's fine. Now that chinu, the 2.0 right there, we'll bring that down to the bait, wrap it around 3 times is what I generally do. That's 3 times. And if you look now, I've got one hook this side, the bottom one, but this will then come out the other side. I try and stagger them, hold the hook and pull the line. As you can see there, I've got one hook at the top and one hook at the bottom. If the fish hits it from this side anywhere, it gets that bottom hook, and the same with that top hook. And you'll find a lot of the fish are hooked on this hook and not this one. Why that is, I don't know, but that's what you usually find. 6 out of 10 times this hook will be in the lip and this hook will be hanging out the mouth. If they take the whole bait down, usually this goes down into the gut and they get gut hooked. But anyway, as you can see there, that is a very juicy black lug and peeler bait, which I'm about to throw out right now. And you can see my hands, it's all sticky, it's all stinky. If there's any cod out there, they're going to love that. And this is the hook length that I clip onto the rig now. I unclipped it just, and I'm going to clip it back on and cast back out. Well, there's the peeler crab and lug bait that I've just done. Down here, we've got the roto clip, right there. We'll get this bait clipped in now. That's what I do. I put the hook in there like that and close it just like that, and there you go, like that, ready to cast out. Big juicy bait. Hopefully there's a cod out there or even a nice bass that grabs hold of it. But it's been a bit slow tonight, so we'll have to see. I'll get this cast out now. Well, the baits are cast out now, that black lug and peeler. Just a waiting game now. Fingers crossed, the rod slams over and we get a nice fish. It's been pretty slow tonight. I'm fishing this spot on a tide that's a lot lower than I would usually. It's only a 4.4 metre tide. I fished it down to a 4.6 and I had cod on that session. I've never fished it on a 4.4, so we'll have to see. I did have a big massive blow last night. It would have been completely unfishable. And tonight it's like flattened right off, but the sea's been really churned up, which is what you want. And I've got a smashed up crab out there, some worm out there, which is more natural. It's like it's been picked up by the rough sea. We have to see. There's all these theories, but do they really work? If we get anything, I'll get the camera back on. Well, that's the end of the session. Unfortunately we blanked. It don't always go to plan, obviously. I said that last time when I caught that cod. I was over the moon chuff, said it all went to plan. Tonight hasn't. I've done a lot of prepping with all these baits, and you can see it just don't always work. So if you get out there and you do fish and you don't catch, and you see people like me on YouTube posting pictures of these nice fish, it's not always like that, trust me. Tonight is a nice night, it's comfortable, we've had a nice session down here, but we just didn't catch. I've just been crabbed out all night. The baits have been getting stripped clean in less than 10 minutes. It's just been a nightmare. So I'm packing up a little bit early. I just thought, get home. But while I've got you here watching, I just wanted to thank each and every one of you for subscribing to the channel. It's only been going 4 months, and it's like at 870 subscribers, something like that. It's absolutely amazing. The comments you've been leaving, I absolutely love them. I like answering the questions, and I'm just really grateful for you all being there and getting involved, interacting. And the few of you are dropping comments, helping other people out. That's what the channel's about. So if you see comments on any of the videos, put your opinion on there. You try and help out. That's what it's all about. We're all here to help each other and learn from each other. Well, I can't say I hope you enjoyed the video, because you don't actually see anything. You only see me prepare a bait and clip it up and cast it out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.